everyone, Aarthi here. This is my first inspiration video for Craftyscrappers as their design team member. This is a short tutorial on how I made this card. So let's get started. For this card, I'll be using the cute love stick stamp set designed by Shobha Agarwal. They're premium cardstock which can be used for watercoloring, stamping, embossing and also ink blending. I'll also be using the water reactive ink pads. To start with, I cut the cardstock in size 4 3/4 by 5.5 inches. I then take my ink pads and then dab it straight onto my glass media mat. If you do not have this, you can also use the non-stick mat or any plain and smooth glass or ceramic surface. I am using ink pads in shades Cotton Candy, Daffodil, Sunflower, Forest, Arctic, Blueprint and Lavender. Once I have all my inks dabbed, I mist it all over my dabbed surface. I then take the cardstock which I had pre-cut and carefully place it on my media mat. Once I place it there, I gently use my fingers to slide throughout the cardstock. Let's see how it looks. Oh my, how gorgeous is this? Such a beautiful pastel rainbow background. I take my mister again, spray some water and dab another cardstock piece over it. Let's see how this looks now. Another gorgeous background. The first one is mostly pink, blue and green shades. The second one is yellow, blue, green and a little bit of lavender in it. Once I do this, I clean my surface and then use my heat tool to dry the cardstock. So once I do it, I cut the background to size 4 1/4 by 5 inches. I also have a heart cutout which I mount onto my cardstock using a double-sided foam tape. Once I do this, I position it carefully. I also have my main image pre-stamped and colored. I used a black ink and clear embossed it to avoid bleeding while coloring using any medium. I have also added some highlights using the white gel pen. Then I carefully use a foam tape and then mount it onto my heart. I have my sentiment also white heat embossed and ready to go. I use a double-sided foam tape to mount it onto my cardstock. So next I take a card base which is 4 3/4 by 5.5 and place my prepared background on it. So once this is done, I embellish the card with few dewdrops. This is the final result. Hope you found this tutorial useful. Thank you so much for watching.